Well, that was a tough one to take to the chin. The Atlanta Braves lose yet again, 8-1 to the New York Mets. Lost this series. It's now two series in a row that the Braves have lost after getting off to a great start to the 2026 campaign. And off the heels of sweeping the Pittsburgh Pirates last weekend, the Braves have now lost 4 of the last 5 games. Yeah, definitely not a stretch you want to get yourself into. That's why I got to a point to where I don't really acknowledge that the Braves have the best record anymore because and I don't know what's going on with the Dodgers and some of these other teams, so I wouldn't be shocked by the end of next weekend if the Braves don't have the best record in MLB. But as you all know, it's not about having the best record in all the majors in the month of June. It's about winning the World Series. Yeah, start out good for the Braves, managed to get something going in the top of the first, managed to get around home, got the bases loaded, and then the bottom of the first happened, and it just got bad, and it never got better. The Braves just had trouble generating hits altogether. Like, it was that bad. I didn't get a chance to watch Friday's game due to reasons. I watched a little bit of Saturday's game. Towards the end, the Braves wound up winning that one 3-1. And that was the only game they won this week. They lost on Friday on Apple TV. So they was, and I think they was getting beat really bad in that one too. Tried to mount a comeback, but it was just too little too late. But just no hitting at all. And, I was also looking over some stats, and these stats are horrendous right now. I don't know what's going on Austin Riley. He is batting a 203 batting average. Maybe it's time to sit him down for a minute, try to, or send him to Gwinnett or something, because, this isn't it. This is not the way, yo. It really isn't. Bryce Elder had a terrible game. He gave up 10 runs. He did get 2 strikeouts, but he gave up 10 runs. That's something that you don't want to see from your starting pitcher. And once the hits start rolling in the first inning, well, technically the first 2 innings when the hits really start to roll in, I was saying to myself that Bryce Elder is not going to be in this game very long. And lo and behold, I was right. Bryce Elder wound up being taken out in the 4th inning. And they had a couple of scoreless innings midway through. Dylan Dodd did not give up a hit. Karinchak didn't give up a hit either, and neither did Renato Lopez. So that was good to see that. But like I said, the first inning damage was already done. Only Michael Harris, Mauricio Dubon, Matt Olson, and Leon, they're the only ones who, Sandy Leon, just be more specific, they're the only ones who managed to get a hit throughout the entire game. Dominic Smith with the RBI. Michael Harris was the only one who scored the run for the Atlanta Braves. It was just very, and to tell you the truth, that game was very unwatchable. If you're a Mets fan, you probably feel different, but hats off to y'all, y'all conquer home field this time. I do expect things to be different when y'all come to Atlanta, though. But yeah, I also want to give credit to AJ Ewing. I want to give credit to Marcus Semien on the New York Mets. They got only 2 home runs in this game. I think both of them was in the first. No, Ewing's home run was in the 5th. They both were in the 5th. Now that I think about it, but yeah, then they wound up scoring again in the 8th inning and pretty much sealed the game away. So, well, the only thing the Braves managed to outdid the Mets in the strikeouts. Freddie Peralta got 2 strikeouts. Duarte got 1. And AJ Minter, which I'm just not finding out he's on the Mets, only got 1. Whereas on our side, Bryce Elder got 2. Dylan Dodd got 1. Karinchak has 2. Molina has 2. And Renato Lopez has 1. So we managed to outdo him 8-4 in strikeouts. So that, I guess that's good. But other than that, it was just very bad. it was a very bad game to watch. So definitely got some. I wouldn't say some soul searching to do, but I do expect next week to hopefully get better. But it's also gonna be, it's also gonna be another challenge brewing next weekend, pun intended. The Brewers do come into town. They're on top of the NL Central. That's gonna be an interesting series. Starting Friday, and I'll keep an eye on Sunday's game. I wouldn't be surprised if that wound up being a Sunday nighter because it's a chance. And they got the Padres out of San Diego right after Father's Day, so that's also going to be an interesting series. Even though the Padres are right around 500, they're trying to gun for a playoff spot as well. They may not catch the Dodgers anymore, but they're going to try to get a wild card. So, but we do get, I guess you can say we get a breather in the action going into next week, but going into this upcoming week. But after we saw against the Mets, you also got to learn that you can't take any team for granted, regardless of the record. San Francisco Giants are coming to town on Tuesday. So, yeah, this is going to be the third week in a row where, the Braves do not play on a Monday. But that comes to an end next week. The Braves will have another Monday game on the 22nd right after Father's Day. So, yeah, get you some rest, Braves. Get back to the house. Let's get back to what was working, and let's hope y'all can handle business against the San Francisco Giants. It should be a series you should win. 2 out of 3 sweep, however you can get it done. But like I said, cannot take this team for granted. You got to come out and play better baseball. And also, we might need a new strength and conditioning coach too, because Spencer Strider did get hurt in Saturday's game. I wound up finding out about that with my ESPN. Like I said, I watched a little bit of the game towards the end, so I couldn't tell you what transpired. But I think it had something to do with his arm, though. Yeah, we just can't stay healthy. Always getting hurt. Acuna's getting hurt. I guess he's supposed to be doing rehab soon, and Gwinnett soon. I don't know. Swellenbaugh, I don't know when we're gonna get him back. Now we just got Spencer Strider back, and now he's out again. So yeah, it's just when the injury bug bites the Atlanta Braves, it bites hard. So but nonetheless, man, we the Braves still have the talent to produce wins. They held firm all this long, but it just was not a good week for Braves baseball. So not a good week. So I do expect. So hopefully this upcoming week, the 15th or the 19th, with these home series against the Giants and the Brewers, I'm hoping that the results will be better, and we can get back to the winning ways. Let's see who we got on the mound this week against the Brewers. Okay, so we got Monday. Not Monday. Tuesday, excuse me. So we got Martin Perez, who will be starting for the Braves on Tuesday against the Brewers. This is the Brewers schedule. Wait, let me go back to the Giants. Okay, so here we go. Sorry about that, y'all. So the Tuesday, we're gonna have Grant Holmes on the mound for the Atlanta Braves. He'll be starting Tuesday's game. Then Wednesday's game, we're gonna have Chris Sale. And then Thursday's game, if I can get out of this. Thursday's game, we're looking at JD Ritchie. So that gives me some hope because Grant Holmes and Chris Sale has been pretty good. Let's say JD Ritchie. I mean J.R. Ritchie. J.R. Ritchie, that ERA kind of concerns me. He almost has a four run. His ERA is 3.82. It's close to 4. That's really concerning. But thankfully, the pitcher that we'll be seeing on the Giants side on Thursday, his ERA is a little bit worse. His win-loss record is worse. He's under 500. So I do like our chances in Thursday's game. Now, as far as Tuesday, let's see what the Giants gonna roll out. They got Hauser rolling out there. I think this is a winnable. This is the winnable game on Tuesday because this guy's ERA, Hauser, his ERA is 5.5 basically. So yeah, this definitely should be a winnable series. But like I said, can't take anything for granted. As long as Ricci, Sale, and Perez don't get themselves in some deep shit, we should be alright. Should be alright. So yeah, that's all I really have. So once again, because to the New York Mets, you got you a big series win. And this is a net. I almost said the Nets. This is a Mets team without a lot of their star power, because a lot of star power are dissipated during the off season, especially Pete Alonso. So I figured we was gonna come in here and just walk all over them. But I think the next time the Braves and Mets played, I think that will be the case. It's a division team. The Mets know the Braves just as well as the Braves know the Mets. So these are the type of series you definitely cannot take for granted. So yeah, a little bit longer video than usual, because I'm recording this on the Sunday right after the game, so as opposed to on a Monday during work hours. So all right, nonetheless, nothing we can do about it now. Just you gotta accept the fact that the Braves took this one to the chin, and let's hope that they can rebound against the San Francisco Giants, get back to winning, and that'll be that. So yeah, y'all have a good week, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all.